Happy Arvo and welcome back to the channel. Hello everybody. Thank you for joining me today on this important episode of 10 Australian Foods You Must Try. I'm Ryan. On this channel, I react to stuff about Australia, maybe compare it to America, whatever. Today, basically, I'm starving. I am starving. It's 3:30 and I have not eaten yet. So instead of eating, I'm going to look at food on the screen. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Actually, honestly, I think this is the perfect time to watch a video about food because I'm going to be so locked in to this food. Even what he's got right there looks like a pile of slop. But to me, that looks absolutely delectable. What is that? Some lau mein? Some lamb? I don't know. Honestly, I really, out of all the videos I've watched, I don't know much about Australian food. You guys eat kangaroo and lamb. Let's watch. I'm excited. What's that? This guy's a rock star eater. I've got to turn the quality up, but apparently this is top quality right here.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
That's
this
better.
is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. I'm back with another top 10 list, and today I'm going to be talking about the 10 must-try Australian foods. That's right, Australian food. I don't know if you guys know what Australian food is like. Maybe a lot of you guys
Probably really good.
don't know what
Tender.
it's like, and that's why I want to help you in today's episode. Whether you go to Australia or you walk into a local Australian restaurant, you're going to
A local Australian restaurant. He said whether you go to Australia or walk into a local Australian I don't know any local Australian restaurants unless he means in Australia.
open up the menu and you're going to wonder what to order. What exactly
I need to open up a local Australian restaurant. That's brilliant.
is some really good Australian food. So that's what I'm going to help you with in today's episode by naming 10 must-try Australian foods. Now keep in mind, these aren't the only 10 because there's a lot of Australian foods you can try. But if you stick with these 10, then you're going to get a good idea of what classical, traditional Australian food is like. So stick all the way
Excellent.
to the end of this episode so that
I
you can
will
see
be.
this amazing overview of some
Thank you.
Australian foods that you can try, whether you go to the country or you go into a local restaurant. And also,
He keeps saying that. I've never heard of a local Australian restaurant. Why is that? One of you Aussies need to fly across the pond, come over here, start an Australian restaurant here in America. Make it themed. Oh my gosh. Have an emu. Oh my god. That the kids can pet. That would be a huge, oh my gosh, you're a millionaire already just thinking about it.
Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel because I release these food videos weekly, some of the best on the internet that you
Emu.
don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now, and we're going to begin the list, starting with number 1,
Okay.
Barramundi. This is the most
I don't know about that. Anything that still has a head. The part in the middle, it cut off the two ends. That looks tasty.
popular fish in Australia. You can find it just about every
Look how delectable that looks.
Australian restaurant around the country, especially those that serve seafood. And there are a few ways you can eat it, but it's best pan-fried or seared,
I'm not a big fish guy, but honestly, that looks fantastic right now. I guess I never even thought about that. Fish is probably huge in Australia.
inside first. You won't
Probably got some great fish.
find this too often battered and deep fried, although fish and chips is a popular food in
You
Australia
guys call it chips too?
as well. So if
Like Britain?
you're a seafood fan and you want a really nice fish dish to try in Australia or in a restaurant, then go with the Barramundi because this really
I'm gonna make sure this music is not copyrighted because I'm not trying to get blocked. Okay, good.
represents Australian fish at its best. Number 2, fairy bread.
Hold up. What the hell is that? You guys, come on. You put sprinkles on bread.
Another one of the
Guys,
great foods in Australia. It's actually more like a snack.
I would eat it. I would eat it.
These are slices of bread that are cut triangularly, topped with butter, and covered with what's called hundreds and thousands.
Why does this seems like the most American type of... I would have thought an American would invent this. What the hell? You put sprinkles and butter on bread.
thousands, which are small specks of sprinkles. Thus you get the most colorful toast you'll ever eat. You'll see it especially at many kids' parties, and it's easy to
So it's like birthday cake?
make. In fact, you could probably make it at home as well. But
I guarantee even I could make that.
if you insisted on eating it in Australia, then hey, it's probably worth the experience. Number 3.
I can't believe that. It's sprinkles on bread. This is what I'm talking about. What is this?
3. Hamburger with beetroot. Of course we all know hamburgers. It's popular, especially in the US. So what makes the
I don't know what's inside that. Wait, is the beetroot mixed into the burger? That looks absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what all that is on top. What is that? Maybe
Australian version so different? It's really the beetroot that is placed in the burger,
wow.
along with the local Aussie beef patty. You also got the bun and the cheese, of course. So if you're into hamburgers or cheeseburgers, you should definitely try the Australian version. It's really one of the most
Is that an egg?
popular foods that you'll find all over Australia.
That's oh my god, yes. I don't know. I've never had a beet. I've never had a beet before in my life, but wow, that looks phenomenal.
So don't miss out on this, burger fans.
I don't know why.
Number 4, kangaroo. This is the
Oh my god, why have I not ordered kangaroo meat yet? I found some place online I can buy that. I don't know where they get that from. It's probably going to be old, like frozen. That's okay though. I don't know how do you get kangaroo meat here in America? I don't know, but I found a place that apparently will ship me some. And I think I'm going to make a video of me like trying to make it and eat it.
national animal of Australia, as some of you guys
That's mean right there. That looks so good.
might know. So why not eat it as well? Not too many of us are accustomed to eating kangaroo meat, but it's quite a nice thing to have in
Oh, you ground it up too?
Australia, and quite common. You can find it in many markets in the country, and in restaurants of course. It tastes great as barbecue, usually on the medium rare side. I wouldn't recommend eating it well done, as it could dry
Okay.
out fast. So if you are an adventurous eater and want to try some kangaroo meat, then Australia is the place to do it.
That would be my guess. I don't know where else on earth you'd go.
Number 5,
I'm just playing Steve. I think his name's Steve.
Lamington.
Giving you a hard time. What the heck is this?
Oftentimes referred to as the national cake of Australia. It is a square-shaped sponge cake coated in a layer of chocolate and coconut shavings.
Now this looks a little bit, the sprinkles on the white bread. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That looks like something as like a 3-year-old I might have, gotten to the pantry and put together. But this looks quite good.
Sometimes it has jam in the middle as well. You'll find these in many cafes and dessert shops in Australia, and it's really wonderful to have with some coffee
I love coconut.
and tea. So if you had to pick one cake-like food to eat, then go with the Lamington.
Okay.
Great snack, great
Honestly, I'm not a big cake guy, but that looks good.
cake. It's very delicious. It's really one of my favorite Australian foods and snacks. You go for it. Number 6, meat pies. Everyone
I don't know. Ever since that one movie, Sweeney Todd or whatever,
in
I'm a little skeptical of the meat pies.
Australia knows about the meat pies.
That looks okay. That first photo, how it's all like just gelatin, that's off-putting to me. But this, wow, look at that meat spilling out of there. I don't need the rest of the pie, to be honest. But actually, yeah, that looks good. The whole thing. I take it back.
It's a food that is great for any occasion, and you'll find them in many Australian cafes and
meat's in
pastry
there?
shops.
Is that beef? Looks like beef.
It's even eaten at sporting events in Australia. It's as it sounds, a thick, flaky, and crispy layer of pie crust, and inside is the marinated meat and sauce. It's
Okay, I'd take anything bad I said about it. This has to be good. I guarantee it's a spectrum. I guarantee it's a spectrum. You might go one place and you get, mush, like sloppy gelatin pie. And the other place, it's like, oh man, I guarantee.
It's baked, of course, and out comes the crispy and savory pie, usually best eaten with tomato sauce spread on top. So if you like meat pies, try the Australian version. It's so savory, so delicious, really great Australian comfort food at its best.
Awesome.
Number 7, Pavlova.
Pavlova.
People debate whether this dish was invented by New Zealand or Australia, but whatever.
What do we got going on here? What is this? Like dough?
Whatever the case, it's a well-known food in Australia. It's a meringue dessert where the crust is crispy and the inside is soft.
It does not look crispy.
It's decorated at times with whipped cream and fruits, especially if it's for special occasions. There are quite a number of desserts you can
I think I'd have to try this to understand. Okay, there we go.
try in Australia, but if you want to go with something that's pretty big and filling, then Pavlova is the way to go. Who knows, maybe if you're in a restaurant, you might actually have this as your birthday cake on your next special occasion.
Maybe.
Number 8, sausage rolls. If you try the meat pie,
Okay, so this is like a meat pie, but you know, okay. It's, you could get these, you stick them in the freezer.
then you also got to try the sausage rolls. It's made in a similar fashion in that instead of the meat filling,
I like this. You could eat this with your hand. I like that. It's basically just a more improved ergonomics of the meat pie. Now it's like something you can...
you have the sausage filling underneath the pastry. It's crispy on top and so savory because of the sausage meat inside. It's great as a lunch item. Maybe you've tried sausages before,
I'll take 5.
but you've never had them in pastry form. Then why not start here with Australian cuisine, sausage roll, another one of the great comfort foods of Australia. Number 9, barbecue snags. This is another term for sausages.
Okay. Why don't you just call it sausages?
It's especially popular as barbecue, which is worth mentioning. Australian barbecue is known for its many choices of meats, and one of them you should try is the sausage.
Looks good.
It's thin and long.
I mean, but what makes it different than... That looks good, but it's a sausage, you know? It's not like I haven't had sausage. It looks good.
Made of beef.
I'm just being honest here, guys. This looks fantastic, but I had this, you know, last week at the local barbecue. No, I didn't, but I could have.
For pork and marinated with spices from all around the world, and it is oftentimes eaten in a roll or bread.
Those look a little well done down there in the bottom left, but the ones on the top left, those look good.
With your favorite sauce,
Yes,
kind of
sir.
like an American hot dog. So try some snacks today, especially
Hopefully they're better than a hot dog. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the hot dog, but those looked a little bit less processed.
if you are a sausage fan. And finally, number 10,
Of course.
Vegemite on toast.
Of course.
Another one of the great foods of Australia. It's this thick,
I mean, I can't look at this anymore, Vegemite, without thinking of that Vegemite kid from Hey Hey It's Saturday. Okay.
dark, brown paste that can be enjoyed
That image is just scarred into me. His long beard, like sticky drip of Vegemite hanging off him. If you saw it, you saw it.
for many occasions like breakfast, lunch, or tea time.
I'm intrigued by this Vegemite knife. It's like a veggie knife, is what it says. Butter on one side, Vegemite on the other. What? Where do you get this? Does that come with the Vegemite?
You take the spread and put it on top of the toast. Spread it around nicely and you have what's equivalent to American peanut butter toast, but of course with a much different taste. This
I mean, not a whole lot of people eat peanut butter toast. Peanut butter and jelly, yes. And sure, maybe someone eats peanut butter toast, but that's not like a common thing. It looks more like jam on toast, which is somewhat popular.
This is as Australian as it gets.
But I really don't know what to think about this. I don't know. I have no idea. Looking at Vegemite, I don't know what that tastes like.
So if you like toast and you want to try an awesome snack that is well
I'll definitely be trying it, though.
known all around Australia, then Vegemite on toast is something that you definitely need to try. Well, there you go with the 10 must-try Australian foods. Whether you go to Australia or you walk into a local restaurant that serves Australian food.
You keep saying this local Australian restaurant. I mean, I wish I had one of those. That would be so cool. Come here to America. I've never heard of that. Come here to America. Start the Australian restaurant. You're rich. Wow. I'm starving. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. I want all that food in there. All that food except for this sprinkled piece of bread. You know, compared to the rest of this stuff, You can keep, at least that has chocolate, but this first one they
snack.
showed.
These are sliced. Another
first
fish.
one.
One of the.
This does not look special. The rest of the stuff looked fantastic. Oh man, this picture right here. It's causing salivation in my mouth. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you're here tomorrow to enjoy Australia with me. I don't know. I'm going delusional. I don't know what I'm saying. Subscribe if you want to watch some more Australian stuff with me. Either way, thank you for watching today. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thank you to the people, of course, as always, that bought a t-shirt. I've actually got 2 more t-shirts in the works. I'm like waiting for them to arrive so I can make sure they came out good. So I'm excited about that. Have a great day.